Crackman? Chris, are you here? Hey, Chris.
Chris Crackman, 4530 Pine Knoll Drive. I just wanted to give some late comments on the UDC and the MPC and same stuff that we've been cycling for weeks now. I know y'all are tired of seeing country come to town, so we appreciate y'all taking notice and calling meetings and everything. And I also want to add, Mr. Epperson, next time you want to ask everybody to leave, you might want to announce your meeting first and then ask them to leave. And also just wanted to say I appreciate Mr. Young pointing out that the MPC board needs to come to these meetings, because yesterday was a prime example that Mr. Clark can make suggestions to them as their director, and they do not listen. Just like yesterday, as far as the Martin Luther King area and doing the, I think there's an initiative to put together a housing project over there, which was spot zoning. He made it clear to them that it was spot zoning. He didn't approve of it, and they still voted it in. They do not take his recommendations. Quite frankly, it's embarrassing, which is another prime example of why we don't want to have anything to do with the Metropolitan Planning Commission, to some extent or not at all. I think this would be a good time for this commission and that commission and possibly city council to use this to set precedents for the rest of the state, maybe even the country. Because I know Bernstein told us a couple of weeks back that there's cities and towns all over the country that have these same unified development codes. Well, that doesn't mean that we have to follow the standards that they have set. This gives us an opportunity to set precedents for them to pull away from it, because it's a joke, it's a wash, or as the old folks say, we're being had. We're being had. We want something else in its place. I know we talked about Chapter 54 and everything, and reading it, it's not that grand either. It just wasn't enforced, and we didn't know it. We went probably 5 decades with codes that nobody enforced, which is our fault and the people before y'all's fault. We just want to get back to something more simple than this master plan and this UDC. They're not for us. Thank y'all.